Hey everybody, it's that college football guy here, another video. Yeah, I got to get more light in here. No, it's blinding me like right here, but hey, got to put some light in here so I'm somewhat visible, right? Uh, let's talk about a little conference realignment here. Everybody's talking about the fact, oh, we know the money's going to be this, the money's going to be 22 million. No, it's 25 million. No, it's 28 million. No, it's 40 million. Folks, we don't know a damn thing. This is all guesswork until the actual agreement is announced and agreed upon and they sign the grant of rights. We won't know unless somebody from the universities leaks it. Then there's the fact that Arizona said, we never agreed to be part of the Pac 12, be the part of the Big 12. We want to stay together. I hope that the Pac 12 does stay together. Because I've said before, I thought that their collective, they are one of the few conferences in the Power Five or in major college sports that I honestly think they do care more about academics than athletics. Hence the reason why they don't want to go apart, because they're going to lose academic money for going to the Big 12. That's their big thing, the grant and research money. They are passionate about keeping it. So I honestly hope that all of this is for nothing and they agree upon a deal and they stay together and it goes on and so on. Because I said a while back in the videos that I thought that the ACC was in danger of dissolving more than the Pac 12 was. I didn't account when I was thinking of that, of SC and UCLA leaving for the Big Ten as early as they did, but they did nonetheless. But now you're looking at everything else that's happening. You're looking at, are they going, are they not? Folks, the NCAA tournament's still going on. And all everybody's putting out right now is their best guess. And that's exactly what it is. Best guess. Although, the NCAA tournament, I will not lie, the NCAA tournament has put out some basketball games that I was stunned at. Like, announced the fact that for the first time, only the fourth time or fifth time in history, for it was, that fourth time, Duke, North Carolina, Kansas, and Kentucky, none of them made it to the Sweet 16. Only the fourth time in history that all four got shut out. Duke got beat by Tennessee, Kansas got beat by Arkansas. I'm blanking on who. I just had it. I'm blanking on who beat Kentucky and North Carolina. Farley Dickinson beating the brakes off Purdue in that game. That was amazing to watch. And they were the 68th team in. The only reason they got in because the team that won the conference tournament was ineligible. They weren't supposed to be there. And man, did they ever take advantage of it. First 16 seed ever, since they were in the play-in, to ever win 2 games in the tournament. So congratulations to Farley Dickinson about that one. Now, this is about college football, but certain things are, you just can't ignore them, can you? I mean, it was incredible. It's just, I mean, I like college basketball to an extent, but I fully admit my favorite time of the year is the NCAA tournament right now because, man, there's nothing else really going on. And you got kids out there who are, I don't know how many guys I have seen who had that one shining moment in the NCAA tournament. One play got them drafted in the second round of the draft, and they end up making a career or not making a career, but either way, they got their shot off of one play in the NCAA tournament. Off of one play. So it's fun to watch. But folks, tournament gets done. We'll find out if Gonzaga actually is going to go to the Big 12. We'll find out if anything else happens. There's still a possibility that the Pac 12 could expand. I honestly don't know. I mean, the first things they got to do is they've got to get this media rights deal signed. And the fact is that I'm sure ESPN and Apple TV, if they're part of this, or Amazon, or whoever it is, because we don't know for sure who's part of this. If they want somebody in and they'll help pay for them, trust me, they'll be in. If they're not going to pay for anybody extra, there won't be anybody extra because these guys are not going to do anything for free. And then it's about the heavy streaming that's reported out there that could be anywhere from 7 to 8, 10 million a team because they're going to have to, Pac-12 network's going to have to pick up the extra games. So that's 60, 70, 80 million a year, up to 100 million a year for the 10 schools. So that 10 million off of their money, potentially. Wow, it's just crazy. I'm just looking at it right now. It's like, folks, we're in a holding pattern. It's going to be slow. I'm going to keep doing my scheduling previews of the teams going out there. I haven't forgotten about what I've promised to do with the NFL draft. And for those of you who don't know, what I planned on doing after the NFL draft was doing a point scale system, which is basically is this. Who's the best drafted players in the Power 5 and the Group of 5? If you're a first-round pick, it's worth 7 points. Second-round pick's worth 6 points. Third-round pick's worth 5 points. Fourth-round pick's worth 4 points. Fifth-round pick's worth 3 points. Sixth-round pick's worth 2 points. Seventh-round pick is worth 1 point. Who scored the most points? Between the Power 5, each conference, Power 5 overall, Group of 5, and Group of 5 overall. And then we'll do an overall, just in case somebody from the Group of 5 cracks the Power 5. I doubt it. But then again, stranger things have happened. But, yeah, like I said, folks, we're in a holding pattern here. There's not much going to be happening. Next couple of weeks, realistically, I think tax deadline time, April 15th. Reminds me I got to file mine. The reason I'm waiting filing mine is because I owe. So, a little bit later than once I waited the last minute so I can get enough money scraped together to pay it off. Not too bad this year, but around that time, I figure probably won't be hearing finalization of some of this stuff. I doubt it's going to happen in the NCAA tournament. I don't think the Pac-12 wants to take away from the NCAA tournament and announce their TV numbers. They're also in a holding pattern. Everybody's in a holding pattern waiting till the tournament. It wouldn't surprise me if some NCAA representatives said, guys, would you just hold off until after the tournament? Let these kids have their time to shine. Then y'all could take over the college football news cycle again. Just let them have their moment. And they're well deserving of it. So, we'll be in a holding pattern. We'll see what happens after the tournament. That's why I figured April 15th, by the time everything's finalized, we'll see what happens from there. And like I said, the last week of June, the last 2 years, we've had a news going on. I figured that may be ACC or it may be Pac-12 by then. They may him and ha about the TV deal, and then end of June we find out something because people don't sign the grant of rights. Because 2 years ago, Oklahoma and Texas left the last week of June, thereabouts, last couple weeks of June. Last year was USC and UCLA. Are we going to have it 3 years in a row? I mean, the Florida State, Clemson, a bunch of ACC schools bolted. The grant of rights for ACC got broken. I don't see it happening. I think everybody's going to be waiting on that till 2036, but that's just me. It's just, everybody's saying, we got the news, we got the... No, you don't. No one does. They're doing their best guesstimate, their best opinion, their best hopeful situation. So, I just wanted to bring that up to everybody just in case anybody didn't get it. Like I said, anybody who says, I know for sure, are lying through their teeth more times than not. Now, there are certain people I trust, one of them being Dennis Dodd. Because Dennis Dodd has been on top of everything. He breaks out sources. He's the one who broke Oklahoma and Texas before it happened. He's the one who broke USC and UCLA before it happened. He's broke a lot of stuff before it happened. He says that Pac-12 schools have been talking to the Big 12. That wouldn't surprise me if they did, because why wouldn't you? You're the chancellor, president of athletic director, president of university. You need, and you go through third parties so that way you don't get nailed for anything. But you cover all your bases, dot all your I's, cross all your T's, check everything and everyone just to make sure that if the Pac-12 deal is not viable, you have an option. You wouldn't be worth your money if you didn't do that. So, we'll see what... Sirens again. Look, I hear sirens where I'm at. It's a rarity because I'm in South Tennessee where nothing happens here. So the only way that it comes down is if those sirens are ambulances and fire trucks, is if something actually happened. So, and that's a rarity around here. But thanks everybody for watching the video. As always, please, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm, helps with the analytics, helps the video be seen by more people. I want to hear what you think about all this college football nonsense. And if you enjoyed any moments in the NCAA tournament, please let me know down in the comments. And if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. On our way to 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. All right, so thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday evening. I'm finishing up some stuff here. And then I get to leave out Monday morning, but I got to be back here on Thursday. Home early. Why? Well, my internet miraculously started working on Friday. not Friday, this Monday, this past week, as my wife told me I was on the road. I said, okay, fine. We had a service call because of where we're at, the closest places in Alabama to get internet, to get a service call here. So I was like, what in the world? But it took them a month to get somebody to come out here on a weekend because I'm driving during the week. I'm not here during the weekends, and they want, my wife always works. My son's not old enough, so I'm going to be here. And schedule this a month out. Internet's back up and running. They said, hold on. Before you decide to cancel your service call, let's check your internet first. This is the internet company telling me this. To hold on, wait a second. That's unusual off the jump, isn't it? They want you to jump through hoops so they can get more money out of you. I said, no, let's keep the service call because right now you're intermittent at 60% signal. This gets me mad. Not for the fact that we're intermittent 60% signal, but because the previous apartment we had, which is a couple buildings over, was 100% signal and slower than this place is at 60%. Yeah, I'm thinking the wiring is bad. Oh, no, your wiring wasn't bad. It's just fine. No, this place got rewired. I know the people who lived in here prior to us, they had it. The whole place got rewired like 4 months before we moved in. So, yeah. Crazy things. So I'll be back. You'll be seeing me back here. I won't be doing a video early Friday morning because the techs are going to be here. They're talking about having the fact they may have to fix the main line from the main end because a lot of people in this complex are having problems. It keeps moving during storms, which tells me that something's loose in the wind. And Lord knows we had enough windstorms around here. We're about 50 trees around here got uprooted out of their roots and blown over, knocked over. No, not anybody's houses or any cars, but some barns got ripped up. But it's the way it goes. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody has a great Sunday evening. Be safe out there, and please be good to each other.